is why Donald Trump wins. So these are crazy times. We're going into this 2020 election tomorrow, and you have both sides completely believing that their side is going to win. Now, I guess while the left are using astrologists and stuff to justify while they're winning, I'm going to explain exactly why Donald Trump wins tomorrow. The reason why he wins tomorrow is because the Democrats have lost their voting base. Their voting base consisted largely of unions, which they've been losing since 2016. And then with this new disrespect the police movement, that's rapidly increased their loss of their strongholds. Since 2016, I mean, they've already been losing folks like the welders and steam fitter unions, auto workers, because these people have been watching Donald Trump protect their jobs, not only protect their jobs, but then also bring even more jobs back into the area. And so for people who, don't live in these, the flyover areas like I do, they're not understanding. They're not seeing the big giant job growth that has come back. Like, they don't drive around and see what I see, which are billboards. And there have been giant billboards up thanking President Trump for everything he's done, in the area and bringing things back. And people understand now that, yes, with the COVID lockdowns, things have been, shut down, but we're all looking for that V-shaped recovery right now. So if you are in a city and you're somebody who, maybe you're a college graduate and you don't talk with blue collar workers, then you're not understanding that, that group of people, I mean, they went Trump quite some time ago. And now with, defund the police, disrespect the police, everybody hates the police, the Democrats have lost the police. And what they didn't understand, what they did not calculate, was where the police go, then the fire department goes. And where the fire department goes, then the EMTs go. So they have lost these giant swaths that they used to rely heavily on for their voters or for their voting base. And so then after that, I mean, what did they have left? Like the teachers unions? You have to have more than just the academics and their students voting for you to win. I'm sorry, but they've lost. There's no way. How in the world do they win without their base? And that's just, those are just the union people, let alone the other people that they have turned off from, insane policies. And then, they've definitely lost the Cubans, down in Miami because they're pushing socialism. You got people who are running away from, they're running away from socialism. And then you put that on. No, they're not going for that. And I accurately predicted that Trump was going to win in 2016 based on the enthusiasm that I had seen in 2016. And in 2016, I hadn't really seen anything like that. But I mean, it was just Trump is signs and support as far as the eye could see. And for as much support as I saw and thought there was in 2016, oh my goodness, in 2020, Trump 2020, in 2020, it is completely out of control. Oh my goodness. Like just on Saturday, I've never seen anything like this. I was driving down, our main strip, and there was a Trump parade of like just trucks with just the Trump flags and everything flying. I've never seen anything like this. I've been doing a lot of driving around. I recently took a 12-hour road trip, and just driving and just seeing the signs and counting like the signs, for Trump versus Biden. And, not counting signs that are in like right of ways and stuff like that. I mean, it's 4-1, but not only is it 4-1, but when you get to somebody who has a Trump sign, it's not just one Trump sign, you'll see people with like what looks like 50 Trump signs. And then they have I've seen like custom made banners, like huge, giant banners. It's crazy. Never before have I seen stuff like this. I mean, in order for me to even entertain the thought of Biden winning, you'd be asking me to ignore, like the Latinos for Trump, like car parade that had somewhere between 20 and 30,000 cars estimated in it. Even out here just recently, there was another Trump, parade out here that was, it stretched at least a good, 12, 15 miles. I'm not even sure. I saw on the news today, somebody, I don't know if that it was really 97 mile long, if it was actually a 97 mile long Trump parade. I mean, if that's true, that speaks volumes. But I mean, we've had good ones out here and there's hardly people out here, but it's amazing. I don't think anybody has ever seen anything like this in their lifetime. I mean, I've never been like this. I'm totally like, Trump blinged out. I got my hat, my glasses, I loved Obama, but I didn't have all this gear. I've never been so passionate. I've never seen so many people so passionate. It's not just the enthusiasm, but it's also the elimination of the Democrat base. So they've lost the unions with, the exception of, the teachers and, maybe one or two other groups. The unions are gone. There are no Biden voters. How can you win with no voters? Everybody's on the Trump train. So that's why I feel really good going into tomorrow. The only way they can get past this or they can win is with like massive voter fraud. That's it. But anyway, I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the election here. I want to make sure everybody goes out and votes tomorrow. If you haven't already sent your stuff in, make sure you're out there. And that's the other thing. Trump supporters, even if the lines are long, I know that his base is so energized. We're ready to crawl through broken glass if we have to vote for him tomorrow. So get out there, grab a friend, grab 5 friends, bring as many people with you as you can to go vote. And I'll see you tomorrow at the polls. Trump 2020. Making America great again. Again.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and please share it. You can help us continue to fight in the war against disinformation by donating at paypal.me/rightleftofcenter and at subscribestar.com/rightleftofcenter. I'm Right from Right Left of Center, and if you're watching, you're probably right too.